All right, y'all. Part 2. Let me see. Oh, I just got off work. Still working in Williamsburg. Turn the radio off. So you know what that means? You guessed it. I'm going home. Miss Lisa gave me marching orders this morning. She said, do not come home without a deer. She ordered it. I got to do it. So I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to spend a couple hours in a tree. And hopefully this turns into a hunting video, because that would be pretty cool. I love that fresh venison. But anyway, just want to say thank you to everybody again. I felt like I needed to say it again and again and again and again. Yeah, I just cannot believe, you know, the generosity and the love. Yeah, like I said in my last video, I never thought we'd get to $2,000, and I think now I checked my email when I left work, and I had a couple more notifications. Richard put the money in from the t-shirts. My mom put some in there from the church sale this past week. I think we're pushing $3,000 now. I'm just like, wow. Wow. So you know what I did this morning? I bought stuff. I did. Bought my sleeping bag. And, you know, thanks to y'all, I was looking at a couple different ones. Of course, I've seen every sleeping bag out there, I think. And, you know, hemming and hawing about it. I finally, you know, just pulled the trigger on it and bought one. And, of course, at first, you know, when I first started looking, I was looking, you know, at the price-wise, you know, the bottom that I was willing to go with, which was like in the $180 range. And I actually went about $40 over that. I found one for $220. And it looks like it's going to be everything I need. And might even last me the whole trail. Sometimes people, what they'll do is when summer hits, is they'll go out with a winter bag, and then they'll mail that home and do the rest of it with a summer bag. And this one, I mean, we'll see. I might just use it the whole trail. But anyway, so I got that, and I got, you know, a cook set and a water filter. Of course, my pack, you know, which you know, carrying all your names on it, that's coming sometime this week. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably do another gear video when I get all those items in. And that way it's just, you know, the other day I did one that just had, you know, like the tent, some poles, the stove and stuff. I'll just break it down in a couple different videos so it's not, you know, 20 minutes long trying to go over everything. But like I said, man, just thank you all. You know, it kind of dawned on me yesterday after I made that video, you know, this is really happening. This is gonna happen. You know, and I think leading up to reaching that goal, that GoFundMe goal, I think I had my doubts. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I mean, I did have doubts. You know, and I was afraid that we were going to, you know, March was going to roll around. I was going to be like, you know what, we just can't do it. But it's happening. Oh yeah, it's going down. So anyway, I'm not formally pushing for money. You know, I'm still, you know, I'm looking for side work to do. I'm still saving money. The GoFundMe account's still going. I'm going to leave it going. At this point, you know, I mean, like I said, I'm in a buying mode now, obviously. I mean, I can't help it. You know, the money's there. I'm going to buy up all the gear. I'm still looking for deals, though. Don't think I'm just going out all willy-nilly, you know, buying stuff. But, you know, still trying to find those deals and get what I can. And, of course, anything above and beyond the gear. Brandon actually, he hasn't bought any gear yet. You know, he's got an REI store down there in San Antonio where he lives. So he said he was going to go there last night. I haven't talked to him since then. But, you know, he's looking at stuff. And so anyway, so any money's above and beyond what we spend on gear is going right in a savings account. And that's, you know, it's going to be trail money is what it is. Money while we're out there on the trail. Of course, there's expenses, you know, once you get to the trailhead. It's not like, okay, you're just camping for 6 months. You know, there's food, you know, you're buying food. When you're hiking the AT, the average, I think, from what I've read, is you burn, as guys, burn between 5,000 to 7,000 calories a day, just hiking up and down the mountains and along the trail. So you got to, I mean, that's a lot of calorie intake. Obviously, you're not going to be able to eat 5,000 to 7,000 calories a day. But, you know, you do your best where you can. Lots of peanut butter, Nutella, anything that's high in, you know, protein and calories. But, so you got food expenses. Of course, you got to stop, do laundry. You got to get a hotel every now and again, at least, you know, every 10 days or so you can clean your butt and stuff like that. But, anyway, you know, I wanted to clarify that point. I didn't want to come across yesterday like, oh, you know, we made it. Okay, let's just keep going. We are going to keep going, but like I said, in a more informal way, you know, and I've said it before, you know, and I'll say it again. It's God's will. It's God's bill. When people, you know, get put on their heart that they want to help out and contribute, you can't stop them, you know, and that's them blessing us. And you know, that's always a hard lesson, hard for me anyway, was allowing people to bless me. You know, pride gets in the way of that. You know, they say about pride, normally comes right before the fall. So, you know, I'm just humbled, putting the pride aside. Y'all want to keep giving. Y'all, you know, you need a deck or a fence, call me. You know, you need a quilt or a banjo, stuff like that. You know the deal. We're just going to keep on going, and we'll see what happens. You know, like I said, I mean, heck, at this rate, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, the last thing we wanted to get, or we were going to get if we had the money, was a GoPro for taking videos out on the trail. Because, of course, you know, with a GoPro, it's all enclosed. So, I mean, the elements aren't going to affect it at all. And I was like, that's what we need for hiking the AT. We're going to do this YouTube thing. We need a GoPro. Because I want all y'all to experience everything that we're experiencing. So, it looks like we might even do that. All right? Thank you again. And stay tuned, because right after this one, may or may not be a hunting video. I don't know. Could be. Hopefully it's just not me talking to y'all in the woods again. Hopefully there's some deer involved this time. All right, be blessed.